My name is Amelia. I am 28 years old. I am married. My husband's name is Edward. He is 31 years old. We have been together for 6 years, and we always try to live a happy life. Edward is a kind-hearted, gentle and patient man. He loves me deeply. He takes care of me when I am sick. He cooks food for me, brings me medicine, and stays beside me to comfort and support me. He never speaks loudly, never gets angry, never hurts me, always respects me. But there is one problem. He does not earn much money, and his income is not enough to cover all our needs properly. He works in a construction company, leaves home before sunrise, and returns late in the evening. His monthly salary is about $3,200, which is not enough for the life we both dream about together. I also have a good job, earning $6,000 a month. But the truth is I earn more than him, and that makes Edward feel a small burden inside his heart, even though he never complains to me. I often tell him to start a small business, do something that could improve our life, but he smiles and says, "I don't know where to start, it's not my field, and I am not experienced in it." Time passed, but my wishes kept growing. I wanted us to have a big house, a new car, and our own successful business. But the reality was that we were living in a small rented apartment. We didn't have expensive things, and sometimes I said hurtful words, telling him other husbands buy gifts for their wives, own big houses and run businesses. "But you don't. Why can't you be like them?" Edward would listen silently without saying anything, but I could see sadness in his eyes. Every month he sent $1,500 to his parents and gave me the remaining $1,700 for our household expenses. That amount was never enough for all the household needs, and I kept thinking, when will this life change? When will our situation get better? And when will I finally have the home and life I dream about? One day, Edward came home late. I immediately asked, where were you? He said, "I was looking for a new job." My heart felt a spark of hope, and I asked, "Did you find one?" He replied, "Not yet, but I will keep trying." The next day, Edward left before sunrise and returned after dark. He looked tired, but I could see determination in his eyes, and he had something important to tell me. "I found a second job," he said. "I'll work at a restaurant at night, and I will earn $1,800 more each month." I smiled with excitement and told him, "That's great. Now our life will improve." From that day, Edward worked 2 jobs, construction in the morning and the restaurant at night. He had no time to rest, no time to sit with me, no time to laugh, only work and more work. Days turned into weeks, and Edward became more and more exhausted. One night he returned home, his steps unsteady, his hands shaking, and before I could react, he collapsed to the floor right in front of me. I panicked, shouting his name. "Edward! What happened?" He weakly whispered, "I'm just tired." I rushed him to the hospital. The doctor told me he was severely exhausted, and if he continued like this, his health would be in danger. Hearing those words, my eyes filled with tears. I felt a deep guilt in my heart. I had pushed him so hard, chasing dreams of wealth, that I had forgotten the value of his health and happiness. Holding his hand, I cried and said, "I'm sorry." Edward smiled weakly and whispered, "Don't cry, my love. You are everything to me, and your smile is my greatest treasure, more than money or anything else." In that moment, I realized something important. Edward didn't need to be rich. He didn't need gold, a luxury car, or a big house. He was already the best husband because he loved me and cared for me deeply. Money is important, but love is priceless. From that day, I promised myself I would never compare Edward to other men again, and I would cherish the love we have for the rest of my life.